I've been playing with this remote control car, the M333, for a while now. Let me share its pros and cons. First, let's discuss the pros. It's incredibly compact and exquisite. And the metal body gives it a very comfortable feel. Secondly, its power is very linear. For example, it can traverse obstacles at a very slow speed. It feels very playable. Thirdly, it uses a structure that's identical to a real car. This is the most affordable 1/18 scale car I can buy that has the same structure as a real car. Because of this structure, the front and rear axles of the truck can be moved upward, improving its maneuverability. Fourthly, its usual advantages remain, such as easy battery replacement. You can see that you can change the battery directly by opening the lid. Unlike many other models, which require removing and reinstalling the lid, which is quite a hassle, this one simply opens the front hood. It also has a comprehensive lighting system, which can be turned on and off remotely. For example, here, it can be turned on and off remotely. It also has turn signals and other linked lights. Of course, it lacks rear reverse lights. But I think all that's fine, considering this small car is not expensive. So I think it's still okay without this. The fifth thing is the mold precision. I think it's much better than before. Previous cars at this price point had many small parts. When you press them in, they're either very tight or very loose, making them easy to fall out. This one feels perfectly positioned, and it stays secure when you press it in. You can clearly feel that the overall mold has been polished with even greater care. Now, let's talk about some of the shortcomings. At this price point, I think mentioning them is a bit nitpicking. After all, it's more than half the price of the MN168, which shares the same platform. The first point is that the front end is a bit heavy. With this heavy front end, it's prone to tipping over when descending from the back. However, due to its structure, you could either add some counterweight to the rear, or wait for a RV version, the MN33S, to be released. This problem might not occur with that model. Secondly, the shock absorber is a bit stiff. You can see there was originally a limiter there. After removing it, it still feels a bit stiff. If you want a better stance, you might want to trim the spring or replace it with a softer one. Thirdly, and this is my personal preference, I hope that later on, we can make the bull bar into a separate, removable piece. I'm not a big fan of the original bull bar steel, and it slightly obscures the turn signal. Anyway, I think if it were made into separate pieces, I'd be able to remove it, which would make it more aesthetically pleasing. Overall, I think this car is a very good 1/18 scale model car. Especially if you're playing with small sand trays, you'll find that large cars won't fit. Only 1/18 and 1/24 scale models can fit. This car offers excellent value for money, and its performance and maneuverability are exceptional.